Despite being a huge fan of ABC's The Rookie, I must say that I found the May 13th season finale to be a little disappointing. Despite John Nolan's, Nathan Fillion, attempt to apprehend Oscar Hutchinson, Matthew Glave, we didn't get much closure regarding the return of Monica Stevens, Bridget Regan, aside from the fact that she's somehow free. I'm currently going crazy over one more loose end from this season, though. I've been hoping for a reunion between Lucy Chen, Melissa O'Neill, and Tim Bradford, Eric Winter, also known as Chenford, for the entirety of Season 7. As you can imagine, I was shocked to learn in the finale that Chenford was not only no closer to becoming a real couple, but that they now faced even more annoying challenges. The Rookie star Chenford's past is quite complicated. Their whole romantic history has been complicated, despite the fact that Lucy and Tim have frequently seemed like #couple goals to me. Although they couldn't have done anything about it, the two characters had a lot of chemistry from the start. Since Lucy was Tim's rookie in Season 1, Tim was Lucy's immediate superior, which may have resulted in some major human resources problems. However, their bond only grew stronger. During an undercover mission in Season 4, the couple pretends to be someone else while acting out their feelings for one another. However, they can no longer ignore their feelings for one another, and to my delight, Chenford was finally made a reality in Season 5. They frequently act like yin and yang, which is why they make such a wonderful couple. Tim is stern and pessimistic, while Lucy is kind and hopeful. Their disagreements result in a lot of light-hearted arguing, which gives the series a fun dynamic. The authors of The Rookie then made the decision to crush my heart. Tim abruptly ends his relationship with Lucy in Season 6, saying she would be better off without him. In all of these later episodes, the show has followed Lucy as she attempts to come to terms with her loss and Tim as he attempts to mend himself. There have been multiple instances of hookups this season where it is obvious to the audience that the two are still infatuated with one another. It's clear that they were meant to be together, despite their attempts to pretend they don't want to start dating again. Lucy finds out she finally passed her sergeant exam in episode 17. I was certain that Lucy and Tim could mend their relationship, but sadly, Lucy is assigned to the night shift by Lieutenant Wade Gray, Richard T. Jones. Lucy hardly ever sees Tim at the station anymore because their schedules are so incompatible. Furthermore, they would never collaborate on any projects, so how could they continue to have a relationship? Lucy will be working or getting some much-needed rest whenever Tim is off. To rekindle their relationship, they must be able to spend quality time together, but their divergent schedules may make this impossible. Lucy and Tim's reconciliation should have been the focus of the season, but the conclusion merely repeats the plot. In addition to endangering the Chenford romance, the nocturnal twist separates Lucy from the other members of the Mid-Wilshire team, which is why I find it so annoying. Lucy would have fewer scenes with everyone, not just Tim, if this plot point is carried over into the following season. The series might feel a little less cohesive and more fragmented as a result of this than when everyone collaborates. It's not like we'd get many interesting storylines from those cops, as we already saw in the finale that Lucy's new night shift crew are kind of duds. They tend to sleep through their shift rather than actually perform their jobs. Since Season 8 won't debut until 2026, I sincerely hope that Lucy will be able to return to working the day shift alongside her friends. Chenford won't have any chance of a permanent reunion otherwise. Additionally, the authors must grant my wish for Chenford to become a lifelong couple if they hope to please this fan. No one is asking for this much of a slow burn, and I'm so sick of all these barriers keeping them from being together. Tim is evolving as a result of therapy, so Lucy and Tim are no longer concerned about the power disparity at work, and there is no reason why Chenford shouldn't have a happy ending.